I now request Jamil Shaheen Andrabi, who is, I think, first timer on our platform. Please ask a question. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. Sir, my question is, first of all, let me thank the speakers. It was really enlightening. So many things we didn't know. So thank you very much for that, sir. My question is, sir, since now our J&K is far away from those strategic areas like Hunza, Siachen, and other areas of Ladakh, can we expect to be out of the crossfire now? And my second question is, why doesn't government of India take a final decision to end the cycle of violence in the valley?
Sir, you are muted, sir. Sir, your voice is not coming. Sir, your voice is not there, sir.
To end violence in the valley. All governments, to the best of their abilities, they try to do that. They try different strategies. And we have actually undertaken a whole gamut of strategies to bring this thing to an end. From peace talks to confrontation, and now even breaking up the state, trying to punish one segment in the belief that that will correct the history, distortion of the history. It doesn't happen like that. The cycle will go on as far as peace is concerned with the current policies that are in place. Forget that in the near future, there will be peace. At least I am certain of that. What happens, that history will record. But Jamil, Mr. Jamil, you had another comment regarding Hunza and such places. Yes, but Hunza was always a very difficult place to control. Even the Dogra rulers, they found it extremely difficult. And Hunza is on the crossroad of Central Asia and the Indian subcontinent. And the people are ferocious, very aggressive. So the time the Dogras controlled them, that was with tact and diplomacy. British have tried, they have failed. A few years back, there was a book in the market written by Rajiv Dogra, a former Indian Foreign Service officer, who wrote about the Afghans, the Afghan problem. And in great detail, he has given the history, particularly about the modern Afghanistan, and the role played by Hunza even during that period in the campaigns against or for Afghanistan. These regions, for all practical purposes, though legally they are part of Jammu and Kashmir state, but at the moment, for all practical purposes, they are not with us, and they will not be with us for quite some time in the future. Till, of course, a time comes when Pakistan breaks up, the internal contradictions of Pakistan, the weight of Balochistan, that destroys it. And greater threat is there for Pakistan, not from India, but from its own people in Balochistan. Pakistan, in routine manner, they might accuse India of instigating this thing or that thing in Balochistan, but the fact is that the people themselves, they were one of the last to be, in fact, controlled even by the British. And even after controlling them, they had to give complete autonomy to the Sardars of Balochistan. They rule themselves, so they don't have that history. Hunza, Nagar and such places, they can be part of the subcontinent, but whether one country will be able to control it for a longer period, whether that is Pakistan or India, that's very difficult to say. But Brigadier Dhiman, if you allow me, one comment about Professor Suresh Chandra's comment. What I said was that 1846, when the Treaty of Amritsar was signed, I also prefaced it that whatever happens in the Westminster, that greatly influences, that has greatly influenced what happened in the state of Jammu and Kashmir. If the government was of the conservatives, of the Tories, then there was an aggressive colonial imperial policy. And it was that lobby which was always egging the Prime Minister Disraeli to take control of the state. No sooner had this treaty been signed than the government had changed in London and Disraeli had become the Prime Minister. But whenever he lost the election and Gladstone came, that was a period of respite for the Jammu and Kashmir ruler. So the game is there. I know, I understand that. The game is there. The nations play games. This is their part of the nature. That's all, Professor Chandra. I'm sorry to say.
Thanks for clarifying. Thanks for clarifying. One thing, Mr. Somyal. You are Samyal, but I was born in Samba, but I can't write Samyal.
No, you can write now.
So,
no, people are writing.
let me declare you as honorary Samyal.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
In fact, General Krishna Rao asked me, Govardhan, I have spent 6 tenures in Jammu. Can't I write myself Jamal? I said, yes, why not? Anybody can do anything now. No problem.
No, but still we have to respect the people who are called themselves Samyal. They will consider myself to be intruder. How the hell you have writing Samyal? Anyhow, that was in lighter way.
आप हो गई हुई
One thing also I want to add. I don't know if anybody mentioned that Maharaja Gulab Singh, in order to have the authority in Kashmir, I don't remember where it was fought, I've written somewhere. When he sent his forces to Kashmir, his forces were defeated, I think near Dalgate. Later on, it were the Britishers who helped him to get the control of Kashmir. I think Shri Harbans Singh ji will be aware of it.
Yeah, that's right. I couldn't hear you the first part of your comment. I now recall that you had earlier also said regarding these things. Control of Kashmir and this thing. But if I recall correctly, Gulab Singh had interest in Kashmir earlier also. But he knew that it was not possible to control it.
Right.
He was given Kashmir as well as the region, I'm forgetting the place, Varsha might be remembering, where the rock salt is there.
That is near Murray. That is near Islamabad.
That region was also given to him.
No, that Jagir he had from the Ranjit Singh, as a matter of fact.
But as a ruler,
he was allowed to keep that. He was allowed to keep that. No, you are right. But that he surrendered that area in lieu of 25,000 rupees. The whole, he had to give actually 1 lakh rupees.
Yes.
So he said, I will not give 1 lakh, I will give only 75,000 rupees, and I don't want that area. That is the fact. जैसे बाजार में जाते हैं ना, पैसे जेब में नहीं होते हैं, तुम महंगी.
Was taken away from him under the influence of Chamba. And then he got this Changra revenue area, the present day Kathua, the lower Kathua.
And he got this area also in lieu of that. Lakhanpur also was not with him.
Yes, that's right.
he conceded certain areas in Pathankot.
Yeah.
जो जागीर थी उसकी पठानकोट की छोड़ दी थी.
Can you please ask question, Mr. Jagmohan? Are you there, sir? Okay, Roshi Charak, you are the first timer. Please switch on your video. Roshi Charak. Okay, I think she is also not there.